Hello everybody and welcome to another episode here on Bullet's Garage. If you are new, please consider subscribing below and make sure to hit that bell icon so you could stay up to date with all future videos. Let's get right into this one. So last video I talked about wheel specs, what my specs are, what the offsets are. Today we need to talk about tires. There's an infinite amount of tire combinations that you could run on these tires. People run stretch tires, people run wide tires. It all depends what a certain individual likes, what kind of look they want to achieve. If they race their car, if it's for show, tires make a big difference. Originally, I wanted to run Michelin Pilot Super Sports, the 4S's, the new tire from Michelin, in these sizes: 265/30 front, 295/30 in the rear. But I have been doing research and research and research for the past couple weeks. Anybody that has a Lexus GSF on Instagram, Facebook, I try to message them, get their wheel specs, their offsets, what kind of tires they're running, if they rolled their fenders, if they shaved their fenders, if they pulled their fenders, how much negative camber they're running. So I did all that research so I could make a proper decision on what tires that I'm gonna run on my GSF. As you all know, I do not want to mess with my rear quarter panels. I do not want to shave them or roll them. I did that in my previous cars. It only causes problems down the road. Paint cracking, rust forming. I don't want any of those issues on my GSF. So that is out of the question. No rolling, no pulling, no shaving fenders. So I need a tire that is going to look good, not be very stretched, and still clear everything and do what I needed to do. Some of you might be asking, what's a stretch tire? What does that mean? So let me give you an example here. You have the wheel right here, okay? This is an 11-inch wide wheel. A normal tire will sit with the tire's sidewall straight up. If you're running a smaller tire that is not designed to be on such a wide wheel, the tire is gonna kind of lean in a little bit, and that's called stretch because the tire is not wide enough to sit on this wheel. So that's stretch, that's what that means. So I do not want to run crazy stretch. I know some tires stretch more than others, so that's something to consider. Some of the people that I've talked to, actually a couple people, they are running a 265, 295 in the rear with the Michelins. But one person shaved fenders, another one rolled fenders, lots of negative camber, not to rub, and that's not gonna work. So here are my specs that I decided to run as the first tires that I get for this wheel. Here the tires that I'm going with are Nitto Invos, 255/30 front, 285/30 rear. And the reason that I decided to get these is because Diego Vossen is running these on his GSF. The person who I bought these wheels from, Pledge Allegiance to the F on Instagram, ran these sizes on his car. And the good thing about these Invo tires is compared to a Michelin Super Sport, they do not stretch as bad as a Michelin does. I will post pictures of a side-by-side right here of a Michelin Super Sport 255 on a 9.5 wheel and the Nitto Invo 255 on a 9.5 wheel. And you could see that the Invo tire nowhere near as much stretch compared to the Michelin tire. The Michelin tire, you could see that it's forming a lip right above the lip of the wheel, the rubber lip, and that, there's a lot of stretch on that tire. So the Michelins stretch too much. That's why I did not go with the Michelins. The Invos have a nice tall sidewall, and that's what I decided to go with as my first set. Maybe down the road, if I want to add more negative camber, run the 295s, that was going to be determined probably in a couple seasons from now. But to conclude this video, the tire sizes I went with: 285, 30 in the rear on my 11-inch wide wheel in the back, 255, 30 in the front on a 9.5-inch wheel in the front. All right, so the tires are ordered up. I did get them from American Racing. Unfortunately, the front tires are on back order, so I still did not receive them, but that's fine. There's no rush. I'm not installing these on the car till springtime anyway. Once the tires come, I will make a separate video how they look and everything. And that's gonna be it for this one. See you guys on the next video. As always, please subscribe. Take care.